Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be introducing you to your vision boards and talking about what are those goals as we reset and we incorporate that college and career planning. What are those goals that we want to accomplish for the end product, which is going to be due Friday. So let's get started. Your essential question for today is, what are my goals for 2021 and how can those support my vision for life to include college and career goals? So you'll see that you kind of have two EQs. This is like the main objective because we want you to plan and organize your goals in a way that flows and shows you progress so that you're getting to the next step of what it is you envision for your life. So make sure that you complete your grades and your goals sheet. We're going to have a new one starting next week so you can start to see your progress. I think that's super important right now so you can see, the fruit of your labor. So here, for example, let me hide student name. This is an example. You have all your classes. You're going to put what is your current grade, what do you need to do for that grade, and what are next steps. So what are some assignments coming up for that class, and then what are next steps to do better in that class. You'll notice at the bottom you have, it says third 6 weeks, it should say fourth. So you need to think about the SMART goals that we set last week, and you're going to put your SMART goal to accomplish by the end of the fourth 6 weeks, which is February 12th. So be very specific, have measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timely steps included in your SMART goal. So here's an example. By February 12th, I hope to be passing all of my classes with an 80 or above. We could have been a little bit more specific there, but progress going forward, I'm already organized to succeed. And then what are some action steps? I need to take notes, turn work in, and try my best. Motivational note to self. What is something you need to tell yourself right now? Don't procrastinate, she says. Stay on track. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Keep moving forward. So you'll notice that piece in your that same piece will be in your grades and goals. So make sure you get that done. Remember, we do that at the beginning of every week. For planner time, you have clear directions on what to do. You have 5 things to do. So we're going to be checking planners next week. So make sure that I've provided the AB calendar. Make sure you're labeling. I'm going to be looking for these things. So label the days AB, however you choose. Pick a corner, any corner, and stay in that same corner. Keep a routine for your planner. Once you do that, you're going to go back and look at all the dates that are circled. Now, we're in January, so you don't need to go do this for August through December. So you're going to go January through March is the expectation. So when I look at your planners, I should see that you have done this for January through March. So mark all the calendar holidays, and Monday is the first holiday we have, and then mark them for February and spring break for March. If you're a face-to-face student, I want you to highlight all the days. Just go through to your overview calendar and highlight the boxes of the days you come to school face-to-face. Make this calendar look easy to read when you open it and look at your monthly overview on Sunday night to see, here's my week, what does it look like? Number 4, write down 5 things you need to do this week for school. So what are some things that you have due that you must take care of? And then same thing, write 3 personal things. Once you've done those, take a picture of your overview and you can submit that to me or on here. So we need to talk about vision boards, and I want to make sure you understand. I'm going to go through this quickly, but just cover the main points. So I want you to hear it from me, and then I want you to go back and view the presentation and take focus notes over that. If you are on sync time with us, you're just getting way more information. You're listening to the other kids' questions, and then we're also having breakout rooms and time for kids to collaborate on their notes. So you're taking care of everything you need for class, and you're also getting focus notes with the teacher and processing them and making those connections like we're supposed to do with our focus notes in class. So those of us that are on sync time, you're kind of getting a little feel of what it is to be in school, because we're trying our hardest to implement everything as normal as possible. I know it's hard, but please log in for sync time because you get so much more. So our whole idea for the vision board project is that you're going to analyze and create organized college and career and life goals to support your vision board project. So set up your focus notes, and I think that you should probably go back again and take notes, not with me right now, but just kind of maybe jot some things down that you can include in your notes, because I'm going to go over this quickly. So what you have to do is you're going to create action step goals. So what do I need to do? If my end result in 15 steps, so we're going to take 15 steps to get to what we want our ultimate goal to be. So I want to retire from being a principal or an avid district director with the school district, and I want to have achieved the highest level that I possibly could in the career that I'm doing and serving the people that I'm serving. And I want to retire. I'm just thinking of things on the fly. I want to retire and have 2 homes. I want to have a home that I'm living in the city, but I want to have a home in the country, like a ranch home. And I don't really want horses, but I want 4-wheelers, and I want some cows and goats and chickens, and I want pets. I want to have dogs and children and grandchildren. So those are a lot of things that I want to accomplish. I'm not sure if I want to go back to school right now or not, so I may not include that. But if I was your age doing this, I would probably include the first goal of graduating with honors, maybe top 10% from high school. And then I would put go into Texas Tech to major in architecture. And then after that, start my career. After that, start my family. Maybe there's marriage, and then have children. And then take my children to Disney World. So what are those dreams that you want to accomplish? As long as you include college and career, you can talk about anything else. So college and career should be 2 to 3 of your goals. And then you have dream vacations. You have dream homes, dream cars. It's okay to want the best of the best of the best, but how are you going to get that? That's what we're talking about. It's not always about money, but if you're wanting to travel and do all these things, you got to have money. You want to have all these vacation homes, you got to have money. So how are you going to get there? So the vision board is basically a collage of pictures. So you're going to do a Google slide, and it's going to just pretend that Google slide is a poster, and you're going to add all of these different pictures that represent what your goal is. So it's very minimal words. I don't want to see paragraphs because you're going to post a video explaining your vision board to us. So let us see your vision board, and we can already be like, ooh, I can't wait to watch their video because I want to know what this is about and what this is about. So be very creative and think about what are your goals. So when we're doing this, we are actually backwards planning. So you're thinking, here's the end game, and then I got to take steps back to see how am I going to get there, and everything should flow. So here is kind of an example of what we would do if we were face to face. There's a poster with magazine cutouts and catchy headlines. So this is a little too wordy for me. This is not going to fit on your Google slide either. So it's probably a bad example, and I'm showing you this because I do not want you to do this. This is a bad example of the vision board that we're trying to do. So because you're going to record your 2-minute video explaining your vision board, we don't need it to be too wordy. I want to hear you tell us what these pictures are about. So how do you do this? Go to Google Slides and change your background, no white backgrounds. Hopefully you cover it in pictures in your collage of pictures. But remember, all the goals that you're trying to accomplish, these should be represented by pictures. So try and cover your whole page. You can have 2 images per goal, but 30 pictures for 15 goals is going to be a lot. So I would stick with 1 picture that best represents that goal. So by Friday, you need to post your vision board on the discussion board. And there are directions on Friday's module, a video that shows you exactly how to post the Google slide. And there's the video that, and it also includes how to record your video explaining. So once you've done that, you'll have access to the other vision boards. So here are your major grades. One major grade is 50 points for your vision board, 50 points for your video. You do both of those things, you have a major test grade of a 100. The next major grade is that you have to go back and respond with a question, a connection you made, an affirmation, or just like a comment on people's vision boards, very specific with information. 10 people. So you get 10 points per person that you respond to. So when I grade this, I can literally see your responses to everybody else's. I'm going to read them. I'm going to count them. If you have 6, you get a 60. If you have 3, you get a 30. If you have 10, you get a 100, and so forth. So 10 points per discussion board that you respond to. Okay. That is it for Monday's class. So reach out with any questions that you have. You still have access to the module. So go ahead and, I'm trying to get out of this. You still have access to the module. So go ahead and take notes over the, I'm just going blank. Go ahead and take notes over the presentation. And then you'll see when you get to the vision board planning guide, it specifically is guiding you on what to think about for your vision board. This is not your vision board. You don't need to post this in the discussion. This is your planning guide, your notes for your thinking. Okay? Have a great day.